discussion promises to be one around a vision of how we can work together with our local communities to realize the promise and the potential of those communities through the partnerships that are engendered by education.
Improving the educational experience of our students has always been a top priority for the city. And the efforts of the leaders here today are certain to provide strategies to transform the lives of our children and our families.
You as participants are here because we have a plan for you to participate over the long haul in making sure that every child in the greater Rochester community is successful from cradle, we sometimes say through careers. We are providing a framework around which you chart your own destiny. It has the nomenclature of STRIVE. It is really a national cradle-to-career network of communities who, as the deputy mayor said, if not it takes a village, since that title's already been taken, it certainly takes a community. The danger zone is to be sitting here in this room saying, no news here, we already do this. I'm telling you, you don't already do it unless you've got a table struggling through the fact that we are moving like atoms in different directions, even though we're all trying to solve the same problem.
Let's forget about whose fault it was. Let's forget about whether it's poverty or education or parents or teachers or administrators. It doesn't matter anymore. What does matter is what are we going to do about this today? You know, we can recognize SUNY as a leader in this field. I think with the STRIVE Network and SUNY's resources, you can help us chart the course as a nation for where we need to go. We're all threatened by budget cuts, and I think Chancellor Zimpher said it beautifully. We have to do more with what we have. And we have to look at the resources we have while we try to make the case that investing in education is what we need for our country's future.
We are absolutely committed to educational partnerships and really moving the education dial. Not just another program, but systemic, evidence-based change.
We have a long view. We have to have sustained achievement in this country, and educational and developmental opportunities for young people have to be at the core of that.
So my hope is that right now, given this economy, given the fact we're not looking for silver bullets, and given the fact that we have data and that we might be able to use it a little bit differently, that we're at the right time right now to actually have an impact. And that's what gives me hope, and it is certainly wonderful to see so many folks in Rochester fired up about making this happen.
The exciting part about STRIVE is that it has the capacity to coordinate resources in a meaningful way. We had never done that before.
But the truth is, if we do not build collaborations, we are not going to meet the needs of children. And what I'm excited about is this is the first step to create such a table that just as you have the HSA for healthcare, we will have a responsible table made up of diverse stakeholders for education.
If you're into building community, you can't say, I want my school for my 500 kids to be the best, and I want these kids to have things that other kids don't have. What's going to happen to your community in 20 years? You're going to have these little boutiques of, these little private enclaves of excellence, and you will have a bankrupt, failing community. So if that collective vision, if that goal is really clear, if you can really break that down, you will clearly see that in order to achieve that goal, that you have to line up, lock arms, and get it done.
When you bring the community together on this very highly focused initiative in 3 neighborhoods of a community, and then take that framework and scale it, I think that's what's the exciting part to me, and that's what brings myself and other business leaders and Chamber of Commerce presidents to the table to work closely with those who perhaps we haven't worked with as closely in the past.
Challenges oftentimes are opportunity, and this is our opportunity, and this is our moment.